Hi, my name is Ari. I absolutely love to write and I want to read something that I most recently wrote. If you haven't heard of Threads yet, it's an app where you can write whatever you want to write. It's an app full of writing from all different people all over the world. I've been having some fun sharing my writing on that platform, and through a series of events that inspired me to start writing about my spiritual awakening, I started writing about my spiritual awakening, and now this writing is on Threads, and I thought to myself, why don't I read this to my YouTube community? It gives you a little bit of a background of what my experience of my first spiritual awakening was like. So I hope you like this, and I'm gonna start reading. I had my first spiritual awakening in the year 2017. I was 21 years old. I was mostly sober during my senior year of college, and I was obsessed with meditation, while my circle of friends was getting drunk every other day. Can anyone relate to this? My happiest moments of that year were reading Eckhart Tolle, Deepak Chopra, and Dr. Joe Dispenza books in my bedroom. I felt like a weirdo. I remember asking the universe, why am I not an 80-year-old monk? Why am I this 21-year-old girl with these hobbies? I felt, kind of strange. It's been a wild ride since those days. When I couldn't relate to anyone I knew, I realized that was simply a narrative I was telling myself. Knowing myself to be the creator of my reality, I got out my notebook and started writing about my new friends. I wrote that everyone in the room would know and love using the law of attraction to manifest. I even wrote that being spiritual on Instagram would be cool because I wanted to see more information about what I was interested in at the time. Let me really paint this picture for you. I'm a senior at the University of Central Florida. I've just gone through a bunch of changes. When I open up Instagram, it's people posing in attractive outfits with their hair done nicely and their makeup done, and they're posing and they're like, night out with the girls. Oh, going to the market, the Orlando Sunday market was a thing. Like, that's just what my Instagram is full of, and I'm just bored with it. And I'm like, life is about more than looking pretty for a photo and making a caption that's less than 5 words long. I wanted substance, I wanted depth, I wanted tips about meditation and quantum physics. I was obsessed with all this stuff, and I wanted my Instagram feed to be full of it. I wanted my life to be full of it. So that's why I wrote this thing. And I remember writing down what I believed that I wanted at that time. And I didn't minimize myself. There was no pressure to create it because this is one of the first things I manifested through writing down what I wanted. So there was really no pressure. I feel like now when I write down things, I kind of expect them to come into my physical world, and I feel like that expectation doesn't really feel that great. I would give anything to experience this moment again. The feeling of just simply writing down this fantasy of walking into the room and knowing that everybody loves the law of attraction, and I can talk with the people that are around me about the things I'm passionate about. It was just, yeah, that's where I was at. Months later, after writing that journal entry, I arrived in the embodiment of my manifestation. There were moments in time that matched my journal entry perfectly. It was one of those stop and look around moments, like, is this really my life right now? I had this light bulb moment of realizing, wait, everyone I've talked to today, on some moment in the conversation, the law of attraction was referenced. And there's a person saying that we are spiritual beings having a human experience. And that was one of the things that I wanted to hear the people around me saying, and it was happening. I was at an event for entrepreneurs. I was invited by a woman that I was working for. The event was called Stand Out and Thrive. The host of the event introduced many ideas, many of them about what it takes to lead and impact in this world. I was super excited to be there. It was a thrill. One thing we did at the event was create a stand This meant your mission statement, a sentence that is the foundation for the impact you're creating in this world. I was 21 years old when I decided that I am here on this earth to awaken us to the light that we truly are. It's crazy to be 27 years old now. Maybe I should say years young. 27 years young now, and realize how special that was to have that time and space to discover what truly mattered to me. At that time, it was so normal. It was just my life. And that's the end of my thread. So I wrote that thread today, and I thought that it would be really fun to read it, and you'll get to know more about me. And yeah. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for being part of my community. And I hope to connect with you in another video again soon. Bye. I'm sitting here feeling like that wasn't a good way to end the video. My plan was just to read that thread. While I was writing it, I got this insight that, and I'm not, like, this is gonna sound like I'm complimenting myself, because I basically am, but I realized that on a deeper level, what I'm actually doing by telling you what I'm about to tell you is that this is how good it gets when you are connected to your higher self, because the thoughts that you have about yourself will be so positive and so uplifting. And how could I possibly know the thought that I'm about to tell you is true? Like, the only way I can know is that it's coming from a higher perspective. So basically, I heard within myself that people love to listen to my voice, and after, it was the moment of me completing the thread, and it's all written and it's all posted and it's within me. People love to hear your voice. You should definitely read this for your YouTube. And I'm having a good hair day. I got my voice, I've got my body, I've got my camera, I've got my lighting, I've got everything I need. The space is quiet. Everything's in alignment for me to create. So that's why I decided to create. I'm sorry if the ending was kind of awkward. That's why I'm making this, because I wanted the ending to be a little bit less awkward. So hopefully this is cool. And I'm excited that we're together. I'm excited that we're connecting. And I'm excited to continue telling you stories about my life and getting to know you better as I do the reading videos, and you getting to know me better as I tell some stories. So yeah, thanks for being here. I hope this is a better ending. Maybe we can all take a deep breath together, collectively sharing gratitude with every single past version of ourselves in existence throughout all space and time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My heart glows for you. Bye.